Hey now, what is up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I just got done watching the Jigsaw trailer. Yes, there is a brand new Saw movie coming out this October for Halloween, and I know you're gonna see some people watch this trailer, react to the trailer, and say one of two things, obviously. They're either gonna love it, or they're gonna say this was lame and that the Saw movies should die. They should have already died. You thought they already did die. I watched this trailer and I liked what I saw. I didn't love what I saw. Sure, there were things about it, like I have some complaints. At the beginning of the trailer, you see this girl who's jogging, and it seems like, okay, a little eerie, but you're wondering where this is gonna go. You see the crowd of people around her watching, looking the other way, and then you see the guy hanging behind her. She turns around and she screams. This is what I'm afraid of. Something that I think the Saw movies started to become at the end of the franchise, and it seems like they're still going in that direction, but I will get to that in a minute. But the fact that Jigsaw's been dead for 10 years. So we all know, if you've seen the Saw movies, that Jigsaw died in part 3, and then part 4 was happening at the same time as that. So the timeline might be a little screwy, but at least we know that this movie takes place 10 years after that event. And you kind of wonder though, wait, if it's been 10 years since his death, then how the hell is this happening? Who is this? You see these detectives who are trying to figure out new detectives, because the old movies had a bunch of different detectives and most of them were dumb or could never follow the rules and almost always got killed. So let's see if these detectives are smarter. Let's see if maybe because Jigsaw, that lore, that myth has been around for so long, that maybe they will be smarter. It begs the question, is this a copycat killer? They even say that. Like, is this somebody who maybe is obsessed with the work? The old movies have done that as well. Not so much copycat, but more so a legacy character. Somebody taking up the mantle, continuing his work for him, following his rules and format. Some better than others, but they did have that before. Hearing Tobin Bell's voice back as Jigsaw in those tapes makes me so happy. It does, because I remember when this movie has been in development for a few years now, and there was some talk over just flat out doing a remake. And when I heard that, I wanted to say, fuck you, Lionsgate, or whoever the hell was making it at the time, whoever's idea it was to even think of doing a remake. You see this group who they're in their room and they have these chains and there are saws up against the wall, and okay, it's Saw, it'll make sense. This reminds me of Saw 5, when there was like 5 people and they had to go through each round and they got killed off one by one. I wonder how much I'm going to care about this group going through the traps. When I was talking about what the series was becoming, is that it was becoming too big. Obviously, the franchise was getting more and more successful, so the budgets got more and more bigger, and so you see these traps becoming more elaborate, more big, and even the guy hanging out there in the open on the streets, it's a little too big for me. I like Saw better in the first like 3 movies, where it was just in a shed somewhere, a warehouse, an abandoned warehouse, or an abandoned building that somehow tied into a character personally. Like, and this series should be smaller. The big moment for me, the big thing that made me actually cheer out loud when I saw it, was the Billy puppet. Something as small and as simple as the Billy puppet. Like I said, they're showing all these big, huge traps and all these things, the saw and the weapons falling down on top of the people stuck in the stand or whatever. None of that really gets to me. None of that really has me going. It has potential. It could be something special. It could make me feel what I remember liking about those old movies. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this trailer? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you one of those people that's just sick of the Saw movies? You don't like that they're coming back? Or are you glad that they're coming back? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later! Please won't you save my desires on fire?
So come follow me and I can ease you. Come follow me and take a trip to the dark side. Wait for